Ottawa is enforcing Chapter 14, Article 2 of the Municipal Code, which covers the illicit discharges into our stormwater infrastructure. This can include grass clippings, yard debris, leaves, chemicals, and other things going into our stormwater system.
Well, some of the issues that may come up with the grass clippings that are being discharged into the street are the ill effects of what could happen to the stormwater treatment system that we have.
As you may think, it's not a big deal blowing them, getting them off your yard and into the street, but you need to remember that grass clippings blow around. When it rains, they go downstream.
We could have backups due to overabundance of grass clippings.
And as they go downstream, they collect in greater numbers and could clog our infrastructure.
And this can cause localized flooding, which can cause damage to your house, your neighbor's house, which we don't want.
If your neighbor does it, the guy down the street does it, the guy across town does it, soon it starts building up and gets into greater numbers and can cause havoc with our underground stormwater system.
Which there in effect cost the city, the taxpayers, money to fix.
So it's not just grass clippings, it's also leaves and other any trash and so forth that may end up in the gutters.
The other thing that can happen is that they're left in the street and they get picked up by our street sweeper. When we take those grass clippings to the county dump, that costs us per ton to deposit there.
The point of the street sweeper is not just to pick up grass clippings, it's to pick up trash and other things, sediment and things like that. But if we fill the street sweeper with grass clippings, we pay by the ton at the landfill to empty it out. So if we're filling that street sweeper with grass clippings and nothing else, it's fiscally costing the taxpayer lots of money that could be easily remedied by just blowing it into your own yard, raking it up, sweeping it up by yourself.
I mean, the cost adds up, and you can either turn your lawnmower around, blow it into the yard, and or the city can pick it up, which means that the taxpayers are paying for it.
As a stormwater coordinator right now, one of my big goals is to manage my budget as responsibly as possible. One of the ways I can do that is through public outreach and education.
When the city sends out a letter, it looks similar to this.
Well, the courtesy notice is just to inform the citizen that they've done something incorrectly, and could you please correct it for us?
And it's an educational piece, and also a notice that there's been a violation according to Chapter 14, illicit discharge.
It's not about revenue generating by tickets. It's about educating the folks, because that way at that point they can fix their mistakes and also pass that on to the next person they may see making that mistake.
It is not proper to be sending clippings into the street, and if it continues, then there could be a fine, but at this time it's just a courtesy notice.
Just be vigilant about what you're doing with your clippings.
If you do have grass clippings that ended up in the street, if you can sweep or blow them back into your yard, that's going to be a big help for the city.